Welcome to part 2 of the Super Mario 64 commentary. I'm Sid,
And I'm Kodo.
and like I was saying before, this game, as I started saying before, this game isn't really the most faithful adaptation of the Mario formula, Like I said earlier, it doesn't follow the same theme, but a lot of the enemies that do return in this game, they do really different things in some cases.
Would you say the newer 3D Mario games are more faithful to
Yeah,
Mario?
they're especially 3D Land, that feels like just a 3D version of the classic games.
What about Galaxy and
Galaxy? Yeah, it's
and
close.
Sunshine?
It's close, but it still has this style, which I'm not bagging the style. I like the style, but I'm just saying it's not really faithful. Because Ocarina of Time is really faithful to the original games, but this game, it's extremely different. And I guess it was just to emphasize the fact that this is a 3D game, so we're going to give you full movement in all directions. We're not going to limit you in one direction and say, oh, yeah. 'Cause I don't even know how that would work, besides just making... Then again, it worked in Super Mario 3D Land, but I guess that didn't occur to him.
So wait, they just
at the time.
added a random tower on top of that place where you were.
Yeah. It's called Womp's Fortress for a reason, but I don't know. It's just there all of a sudden. As the cap of the water bottle. If you could hear that. Okay, and we're moving on to the snow level. I think we fight Bowser in this level, actually. Yeah,
I think I remember this.
Yeah, this is the level where you get the penguin. It's lost. Little penguin lost.
Do you write on top of it?
No. It's a child, Kodo.
Okay. No, I mean like a sled.
Well, I know.
Well, see,
in New Super Mario Brothers Wii, you can become a penguin and slide.
Well, see, what you just did, it could be what you just did when you picked up the penguin could be viewed as kidnapping or something to the untrained eye.
There's actually two baby penguins wandering around in this level. One of the penguins is the penguin that the mother is missing, and the other one is just a random baby penguin that's on top of a roof
that nobody.
You should be saving that one too, but and you can do anything you want with this penguin. You can even throw it, you could kill it, you could just throw it out into off the mountain and.
Does anything happen if you do that?
There's no consequences, but you pretty much failed the mission.
Death has no consequences.
Mario games have a thing where things you can pick up that are actually living. You could just kill. In New Super Mario Brothers Wii, you can pick up toads that are lost in the levels, and you can just murder them. You can kill Yoshi. You can do it without no regret. It's not like Mario's
in Sunshine. Okay. If you ride on the back of a Yoshi and you go in water, pretty much.
Yeah, it dies.
Yeah. Mario's a lot darker than you thought it was.
Yeah. It just it's crazy. I kind of wonder if they actually die, or if there's some afterlife thing. When you die, you get sent to this afterlife thing, and then they just send you back. Right. It is new. If you're a Goomba and you get stomped, it's just
Now, do you think Mario, if you lose all 3 lives in a Mario game, are those life lives, or is that just him giving up and whoa?
Oh yeah, that's a false floor. It's just to trick you. It's there's a portrait with Peach on it. Maybe if I go through it, I'll save her, and then you just get sent through the floor, and you have to fight Bowser. This level is actually closer to the original games. The Bowser levels, they're linear.
Yeah.
They're more because this game isn't really a huge platforming game. It's more of just missions and stuff. So this is more platform heavy, where your jumps and timing actually matter. So yeah. Usually these types of levels are my favorite levels in this game. I don't know why, but
because it's faithful to the old Mario games.
Yeah, pretty much. I like the freedom of being able to do whatever I want in the regular levels, but at the same time, it's just you feel like you're getting shit done in these levels. In the other levels, it feels like you're doing random errands,
Right.
Oh yeah, and there's also red coins in this level. Something I should mention.
What do red coins do?
If you collect 8, you get a star.
Okay. Automatically? Do you have to find it, or you just automatically get it?
It gets sent to a certain part of the level, so yeah. It's
Will it show you where it's sent?
Because I actually got the red coins in this level, but then I died, and the star won't stay there or anything.
Okay.
So I was like, oh fuck it, I'm not gonna do it.
He's kind of.
Oh yeah, this is Bowser.
Kind of looks like just a big baby Bowser in this.
He looks like Bowser Jr. or whatever, whatever his son is called, Bowser's son.
I just think it's called Baby Bowser.
Yeah, Baby Bowser. Yeah, pretty much. Maybe this was the inspiration. Maybe they're like,
kind of looks like a baby.
Yeah, he looks like a baby. And something Mario says that I should mention, notoriously, is he says sometimes when he throws Bowser, he says, "So long, gay Bowser," and I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. I don't know if he's insulting Bowser. I don't know if Bowser is actually gay, and he's just like, or if this is a different Bowser that happens to be called Gay Bowser.
Maybe he's happy.
Yeah.
I don't know why he'd be happy to. I don't know why he'd be
happy
happy
into a mine.
Right.
And these boss fights are pretty annoying. Like the weakness of the Mario games to me is like the boss fights, because unlike the Zelda games where you're fighting all these different types of bosses, usually you're repeating the same.
That looks exactly like a boss key from one of the Zelda games.
Yeah.
That looks exactly like a boss key from Wind Waker.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I have never played Wind Waker.
Except for Wind Waker,
I need to play Wind Waker.
Is less pixelated.
Yeah. Well, not pixelated, just jagged.
Yeah, less jagged.
Yeah, N64 are not the best at textures. Textures look pixelated.
Right.
Very limited in the amount of textures they could do. Repeating textures.
I am surprised at how much shadowing they do, though.
Well, the shadowings are just like back in the early 3D games, you're gonna notice is that a lot of shadows are just circles underneath the character.
Oh no, not that.
Oh, you
like if you notice, like the walls change shadowing based on the distance and like how close or how far you are, and like the lighting around.
Yeah,
it does actually change in some parts.
Yeah. And you go, oh yeah, that's a secret wall. I don't know how you're supposed to know to do that. Like to know that there's that wall will take you somewhere.
Well, maybe you're not paying attention, and then you just accidentally walk into
it.
Like, oh, hey, there's a wall.
I accidentally did it too. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was so used to the paintings, and now there's a wall, and I'm like, okay, now he's really fucking with me. And I'm wondering what's up with Peach's castle in general. Like, there's no furniture. There's
paintings.
There's paintings. And what does she do there? There's like paintings, windows.
Maybe her paintings are like portals to like all the other places of the kingdom. But, like, she visits them all there. Because this has remained her castle. Like the way the castle looks on the outside and the inside is pretty much the same. But but like throughout different games, the castle looks different. Inside.
Yeah, it has different. Like I played Paper Mario, and the castle looks the same, but like the room that takes you to like the snow level. Instead, there's a kitchen where Toads are making stuff. So yeah, and there you go. There's a star. You know what that condor is called? Koda?
What? No, I don't.
It's called a klepto because it steals stuff. If like in the regular levels, like after you get that star, he will steal your hat, and you'll be screwed unless you get that hat back, and you'll get double damage if you're not wearing your patented your copyright Mario hat. Patented. Okay. Oh my god. Boyle the big boy.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
When was Wario introduced? Like in the same universe as Mario?
He was introduced in Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy. So yeah, he was the villain in that game. And then I guess that he became popular, so guess who hijacked the Super Mario Land series? Wario. Super Mario Land 3 became...
Well, so like Wario got a game, but is he necessarily a good guy in that game?
He's like an anti-hero. He's looking out for himself. He's like trying to get some money. He's trying to get rich. That's his whole thing in life.
Okay.
Getting as rich as possible.
And is Waluigi the same?
Waluigi is.
I don't really even count Waluigi as a true Mario character. I think he's just just the character they made for the tennis game.
He was the villain in Super Mario DDR.
Oh, really?
The Dance Dance Revolution game. Which, that's really sad. That's really sad when you're only really good at dancing. But then again, he could be really good at dancing, and that's just his forte. That's his villainous thing. I am the best dancer. Okay, here's the Zelda.
Whoa, that looks kind of weird.
Yeah, watery.
Trippy.
watery type things. Early. Yeah, this is a very
now was
Zelda-like.
was that water just like an oriented picture that just looked like water, or was it like actual waves?
Well, it reacts to how you go in, so like you'll get a different ripple effect. So yeah, I guess it's just that. This is where they were just showing off what we can do with 3D. Check out our rippling. See, those are 3D models, so those are actual balls.
Well, not true ones, but you know.
Well,
as close as they could get to.
Yeah, jagged edges. Honestly, like early Xbox games, like besides Halo, early Xbox games still look kind of like high-end N64 games. When I looked at them later on, like recently.
Well, yeah, recently everything was kind of old.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like how they look like, how Majora's Mask looked just as good as some of the Xbox launch titles, even though it's a more advanced system. But it goes to show you how much time can make you better at systeming, things and crap. Oh yeah, that's Dory. That you right? It's like the Loch Ness Monster.
I was gonna say like
thing.
A giant Lapras, like what they get Pokemon in this game.
Yeah, Pokemon came out last year. So yeah, like not last year's right
but
now,
last year when this game was made.
Yeah. At least in Japan, in America, we didn't even know what a Pikachu was. We're like hearing about like the Porygon seizure thing, like
what?
What's this Pokemon thing, and why did it give people seizures? We need to bring this to America to find out. Like it took a while for them to localize.
It takes a while for them to localize anything from Japan.
Well, now it's easier for games for.
Well,
Nintendo
because now Japan has actually made themselves, a gaming power.
As far as Pokemon games, but yeah, like it took forever for them to look. Because yeah, there's a lot of text. Like it depends on how much text. Because yeah, you can release the Mario games like at the same time because there's not a whole lot of text and he's translating. So yeah, they had Mario Kart 7 recently.
Does it really take that long just to translate Japanese to English?
Well, you also have to localize it. You have to make it make sense to like if you made it a pure translation, it would just be English. It would just be like this garbled mess of just things that don't make sense next to each other in English. So you also have to like rewrite it in some ways. Like instead of this Japanese phrase that Gary would say, he says "smell you later." So yeah, this Japanese.
Well, what phrase did he say before?
I don't know.
Like nonsensical.
Again, it's a Japanese phrase. It means it's about the same thing, but it's not.
We just don't know about it.
Yeah, so that's part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
Bye.